block, but they jump still. I got skills with the rock.
And you be Austin like Steve Austin. Steady flossing, we cash out from hitting mash burn.
On the break, you want me to take it? He's took with a left, right, he shook. Look,
More steals than Ricky hid from the Pac-10.
I ain't new to this. I give assists like a high school tutor. But who the hell said being a kid was easy? But ain't nothing going on but cash and be ballin'. But I guess they all is 'cause they hear a brother fallin'. Don't sweat it, everything's gonna be alright. Let's go back a few years to be exact. High school, the fools didn't know how to act. The same Joes, the host treated me.
Well, I thought I was gonna say no Luka, no problem, but that's just not the case today. Is the Dallas Mavericks fold the Minnesota Timberwolves 105-99 after a what run did they go on? They went on a scoring run. I'm guessing you see that would be.
Yeah, I just saw it. No, I just saw it. That's why I'm laughing. I just saw it.
My
Jesus
God.
Christ.
My
Jesus
God.
Christ. You know what? When they say he injured himself at home, I can believe it. I mean, what a clumsy individual. All that weight, you that clumsy, that's a dangerous combination right there. Be that heavy and be that clumsy. I mean, wow. All right. But getting back to today's game, 105-99 was the final. The Mavericks dropped to 19-11. Timberwolves goes to 15-14 on an afternoon where Luka leads the game in the first half with a strained left calf. On an afternoon where Klay Thompson passes Reggie Miller for whatever that's worth. On somewhat list on the 3-point shooting competition. On an afternoon where Coach Kidd said, you know what? You're doing a good job, guys. Just hand it to Kyrie and everybody standing around where he just takes 33-foot threes and 32-foot threes and 34-foot threes. Down 2. On the afternoon where your center position looks like trash once again, in the middle, and on the afternoon where you have the ugliest jersey uniform in the NBA.
Okay, all right.
Lose. In fact, I'm gonna not call them the Dallas, man. I'm gonna call them the Dallas Dusty Blues. Lose to the Minnesota Timberwolves, 105-99. Merry Christmas, everybody, and the bah humbug, especially to those Dusty Blue jerseys the Mavericks have on. Good grief! I mean, down 28, but like I said in the group chat, it's hard to be down 28 to anybody and think you're gonna come back and win. And that's exactly what happened.
That was actually a very good point by you, too. That was a really good point by you.
And that's everything. Listen, when you down that much, everything has to go perfect. It has to literally be perfect down the stretch.
I mean, it literally did. They went on a run.
Yeah, it was a run, but I'm saying to make that kind of a comeback and climb over the mountain, everything literally has to go perfect. And the Mavericks got it down to 2. But Kyrie, I thought took a bad shot down 2.
Yeah, that's how it was to me.
Yeah, he could have got that to the rim. I think he just took a 3. It went short, and then on the other end, Anthony Edwards, he went to the rim both times. One to get it to get it up the floor with that little floater, and then the drive all the way to the basket. The basket ended. So there you have it. T-Wolves win it 105-99. But the big story is one Luka Doncic, his left strained calf. Like we talked about, when you got to deal with those type of injuries, 2 to 4 weeks, hopefully. And we got to see how the imaging looks tomorrow. MRI, probably due for tomorrow. Got to see how it looks. See if not no abnormal things. Hopefully no bleeding. If that even puts it in a bigger hole. So Mavericks going to have to be without Luka once again. And one of our guys on the group chat, EA said, well, this is the rumor things he breaking down. I don't know, because it's the same left calf that he strained like we talked about at the halftime. He strained in before the Utah Jazz series, and he was out basically about 2 weeks. And he's always had a sleeve on that left calf for the last 2 years, and it gave away again. So I don't know.
Merry Christmas, Mavs fall hard, and it's normal for Wolves to win after losing 4 games in a row against us. No hard feelings. Plus, Maxey scored and Kyrie, Clay back in rhythm, so it's good for us.
Oh, Maxey scored? I didn't notice.
Yeah,
Did he score?
I think Maxey hit a 3.
Well, so congratulations. He hit a 3. Wow. How much money he getting paid? About 13 million? Yeah. For 3 points. Okay.
Luka injuries suck. I hope he will get back. 5-leg injury in the beginning of the season already. I hope he will get well soon.
Yeah, and like I said, listen, they're gonna take the time with that because it's the chronic left calf that they're giving him problems basically his whole career. So they're gonna take the time. Don't expect him back anytime soon unless miracles heal. Maybe that could be so, but I'm just hoping there's no abnormality in that image coming tomorrow. If it is, then we talking about a whole different type of subject then. But
right.
Like I said, listen, great comeback by the guys. Seriously, great comeback by the guys. But like I said, all seriously, it's hard to go down 28 and win a basketball game. Everything has to go perfect. The Timberwolves made just enough plays to hold up the Mavericks, and the Wolves get the win. Good 2 clutch baskets late in the game by Anthony Edwards. Going to the basket, like I said, I thought Kyrie settled when they were down 2. Settled for that threat. I think he could have got inside and got to the basket, and maybe got to the foul line like he did a couple times before then, but it didn't happen. Mavericks come in with the loss, but like I said, it's going to test the Mavs' depth, and they are deep. So I'm not going to say it should be easy to absorb this injury, but with the schedule we talk about, they got coming up in January. It's going to be tough because we looked at that schedule. That's a tough schedule. That's a tough games. That's a lot of games and against a lot of good teams, and no nights off. There's no they're playing. They got 2 or 3 days off. This is every other game they're going to be playing a playoff caliber contending type team. So we'll see.
Well, let's get over to the stats and the facts for real quick.
All right, let's get to the stats and facts. All right. Stats and facts brought to you by Very Best Barbecue. The very best barbecue, especially in the DFW, especially in the funky time. I suggest, man, when you're around that way, go get you some ribs, man. Go get you that barbecue Frito pie. I recommend both of those. Both of those on point. I ate them, and man, I'll shoot. That was some of the best ribs I ever ate. No cap on that, as the kids may say. All right, let's get to the
100.
100.
Dead ass.
Yeah, that too. All right, let's get to the team stats right here. The Mavericks upped their field goal percentage. It was like shooting like 33%. They upped it to 42%. The problem was the Timberwolves kept shooting in the high 40s. They ended up shooting 47%. From the field. The Mavericks were 16 out of 43 from the 3-point line. That's 37%. So they upped that. The problem was the Timberwolves shot 44% from 3. They were 14 out of 32. Took less threes, but made just as many as the Mavs did. See that? But that was a good thing. The Mavericks shot 100% for the free throw line. It was 11 out of 11. The Timberwolves were 11 out of 13 for 85%. Rebounds, Timberwolves had the Mavs in that 46-42. Offensive boards edge to the Mavericks 10-8. Assists heavily in favor of the Timberwolves 23-15. That's where you miss Luka Doncic and his passing ability. Not that much passing, not that much moving the ball around, especially late in the game. Steals 8-6 in favor of the Timberwolves. Blocks 8-5 in favor of the Mavs. Total turnovers 13-10, so low turnover for both teams. But the Mavericks 13 turnovers turned into 14 Minnesota Timberwolves points. Timberwolves did a good job getting back on defense. They committed 10 turnovers, but they only conceded 4 points. So that's a big that's a big margin when you look at the totality of this game. Fast break points favored the Mavericks 12-7, and points in the paint. The Mavericks got outpointed in the paint again. That's 2 out of the last 3 games. this time to the Timberwolves 40-30. That's a low number of points in the paint for the Mavericks. That means the centers wasn't involved much in the game, and that's a bad combination. Your centers got to get involved because that's what gets you points in the paint for if you're a Mavs basketball team. Let's get to the individual stats, Walt. PJ Washington finished up with 7 points. He had a good look at a three at the end of the game.
Now, before you read these stats, a lot of these people had 0 at halftime.
Yeah. PJ Washington he had 0 points, but he finished up with 7. Had 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, 7 boards in this game. He was 3 out of 8 from the field, 1 out of 4 from 3 in 40 minutes. He's going to improve on that, especially with Luka out. He had a clean look at an open 3 that would have took the lead, but he missed.
Am I crazy that Dan Gafford get benched?
He only had 13 minutes, so I guess so. He got benched.
I just see him at all the second half.
But because he played good last game, he only played 13 minutes in this game. It wasn't like it was a person on the floor he couldn't guard. It's Rudy Gobert was on the floor. But Derek Lively had 30 minutes and Maxi Kleber had 23 minutes. He was a low man for the 5 guy.
He played some good defense today, though.
He played some good defense. He's going to have to look at the rim more for my liking. But
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. I mean, I don't understand what you're out there for if you ain't gonna look at the rim.
Because he's out there to stretch the floor, and you just can't. I mean, when you have open shot, you pass it up, you actually break down your own offense. Because then it's easy for the defense to recover. Okay,
didn't hurt the team with that.
Yeah, Derek Lively, 30 minutes. Listen, man, Derek Lively, I'm gonna give him a pass today because this is his first Christmas without his mom. Looked like to me he had a lot on his mind, especially in the first half. He kind of picked up in the second half, but looked like he was just out there. So I'm not gonna give him a hard time. This is his first Christmas without his mom. So Derek Lively had 10 boards, finished up with 10 boards. He had 6 points. He's a +6. Had 3 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. He was 3 out of 7 from the field. Kyrie Irving was your high man. 37 minutes. He had 39 points. He's a -4. Had 2 assists, 4 rebounds. He was 14 of 27 from the field, just 5 of 14 from 3. Man. 5 of 14 from 3. That ain't good. He did hit all 6 of his free throws in this game. Like I said, at the end of the game, down 2. I thought he could have got a better shot. He had a wicked defender on him because he got the switch off of 8-man. He could have took him and he settled for that deep 3. And then Minnesota comes back and gets a layup and they never look back. Luka Doncic, we said, it's only 16 minutes, injured in the first half, strained left calf, imaging tomorrow for that. He was a -6. He finished up with one steal, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, 14 points. He's 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from three. So he was shooting the ball pretty good, and one of 1 for his free throws. Klay Thompson, he passed Reggie Miller. That was the good thing. The only bad thing we needed him to go way past Reggie Miller. He couldn't do that. Only finished up with 12 points tonight. He was 4 of 12 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3. 29 minutes. He had 4 rebounds, had a couple steals, 2 blocks, and 1 assist. Maxi Kleber, like I said, he played, like Boss said, he played some good defense tonight. Was more physical than I've seen him. He's going to have to keep that up in this game if he wants more minutes. 23 minutes. He was 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 5 points. He's a +10, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. But he's going to have to look at the rim more if he wants more minutes, man, because he's out there to shoot the ball. Nazi Marshall, I think he might got benched today. He only had 14 minutes to play. 1 of 3 from the field, 4 points. He was a -7, 2 rebounds in this game, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. As we talked about, Daniel Gafford looked like he may have been benched off of that great game he had against Portland. 0 of 2 from the field. He had no rebounds. That may be why he got benched. No, Daniel Gafford should not have an O next to his rebound total.
Never have an O next to his name and rebounds.
That is inexcusable. But he had 1 block, but that's basically he was a -9. Spencer Dinwiddie looked like he may have got benched a little bit too. He was over everything. He was 0 of 7 total, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 0 of 7 overall. He did hit 2 free throws, 1 rebound, 2 assists. He was a -9, only had 2 points. And Quentin Grimes, he was there late in the game. 24 minutes, he was 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. He had 7 boards in this game, 2 assists, 1 block. He was a -10 and had 10 points in this game. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, the hometown kid, Julius Randle, 23 points. He was a +5. He had 10 rebounds, 8 assists. I almost had him a triple-double. He was 6 of 13 from the field.
Man, that'd be nice to come home and get a triple-double.
Yeah, 3 of 5. His mom was extremely happy, man. 3 of 5 from
That's
3.
not
8 of 10 from the free throw line in 34 minutes. He always kills the Mavericks when he comes back home. So that's not a shocking thing. Jake McDaniels, 35 minutes, 5 points, +4, 2 steals, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. Played some good defense himself today. He was 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3 overall. Rudy Gobert.
Go ahead and read that number real quick. This is why the Mavericks lost right here. The numbers you about to read.
Rudy Gobert, 6 of 7 from the field, 14 points. He was a +8. He had 10 boards in this game. He had 2 blocks, 1 steal in the game in 39 minutes of play.
Can't let Rudy Gobert get 14 and 10 on you and think you're going to win a basketball game. Sorry.
Right. Mike Conley, 26 minutes, 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 10 points, 3 assists, two rebounds, and 1 steal. He's a +1. And Anthony Edwards, 39 minutes, was quiet in the second half except for that those late clutch baskets in the game. Finished up with 26 points. He was a +8. Also had 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. He's 11 of 24. So he didn't shoot the ball really that well. He was 4 of 7 for 3. He shot the 3 ball well. He just didn't shoot his overall field goal percentage that well. But Mana, 5 minutes, 1 of 3 from 3, 0 of 2 from the 3-point line. He had 2 points. He was a +6. Had 2 rebounds. Nas Reed, who always kills the Mavericks, was quiet tonight. He only had 6 points and 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Well, he was 3 of 6 from the field. Didn't even attempt the 3-pointer. Devin Chino, he was hot in the first half. 1 in the second. He had 9 points in the first. Only had 2 in the second. Finished up with 11. He had 1 assist, 3 rebounds in this game. He was 4 of 10 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3 in 25 minutes. Alexander Walker, 15 minutes. He was 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. He had 8 points. He was a +1. He had 1 steal, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds and walk. That is your stats and facts of this Maverick loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. 105-99. Also, hey, let's give a shout out to the hometown kid. Let's go ahead and count them off right now. I'm gonna count them off right now. Julius Randle with 23 points, 8 assists, and 10 rebounds in 34 minutes of play. He is my DF.
You gotta stop doing it. You can only do that for the whole team.
DFW player of the game. Thank you.
Oh man, you gotta stop doing that. You gotta stop doing that.
Come on, man. We gotta be fair. We unbiased here. We unbiased podcast and doing the show. You gotta be unbiased.
Well, would you like to take a look at how the Mavericks lost this game?
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look. It's not easy about the first half. The first half, Dusty Blues was in the building, but apparently the Mavericks basketball player wasn't. It was just a bunch of air floating around the jerseys. They were down as much as 28 in this game. Lifeless. It's a shot making lead. That's Luka Doncic. With the lob to Derek Lively. 2. There's Luka again with the 3 right there. And there's Ant-Man with a 3. He had to go in the first half. Like I said, he cooled off in the second. There's Luka again. With a little step back. Right there. Here's another little step. There's another 3. Little step back 3. Daniel Gafford gave up the probably should have closed more on him. There's I know something about Ant-Man. He loves to go left. I think if you cheat him right, he's a little more unsuccessful. Somebody touched earth right there. That was Luka again with a 3. Like I say, he had a 3. His shot was gone on tonight before he got injured. Julius Randle, he always loved the rims in the AAC. Ever since he was a Laker or a Knick or a Pelican. Oh, that's Klay Thompson with a 3. I think he was 2 away from passing Reggie Miller right there.
Make sure to point that out.
All right, there's Luka with an and 1. Like I said, they really missed Luka tonight because they needed that other. They needed that other creator, especially Dinwiddie. He didn't have it tonight.
He did not have it tonight.
He went over everything. Expect to see Jaden Hardy in the rotation if that continues. Oh, the nice lefty floater.
And he didn't even get any run today.
I wonder if somebody gonna ask him about that. It's just your night in the first half. It was his afternoon in the first half. That's going up. And then there's a little deceleration hezzy floater right there. Something he added to his game. Right there, nice pass. Rudy Gobert. I don't know why they didn't call 3 seconds on Rudy Gobert because he camped in the lane. Looked like every offensive possession for 10 seconds. He's just sitting in the lane.
He kept in the lane a lot.
I mean, it's easy to score when you just camp in the lane for 10 seconds. There he is, just standing in the lane. There's Rudy again, standing in the lane. That comes the theme. He just standing in the lane. Guys outside. I mean, the clock's ticking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's Julie around. Little man. Big man on little man. Big man wins.
Ouch. He go call that ouch.
Yeah, tough fadeaway right there. Good defense. That's better offense. That's Kyrie. With the crossover and the 3 right there, splash. All right, and this was the point where the Mavericks were down 28. They got to get it down, but like I said, when you get it down that much, you can't be trading baskets. And at this point, the Mavericks were trading. It was hitting shots, but they were trading baskets. So you can't be trading baskets when you're down. You got to get defense stops. Like we said, Kyrie finished up.
Yes, you're 100% on that.
Look, that's trading baskets. You know, that's just a tough shot right there. But still, at those points when you got it going offense, you want to try to get some stops. That's a mo. Trading baskets. You're getting buckets, but you're giving up buckets. That point right here is 26. At this point, it's 28. Down 28. You're thinking, well, it's time to go home. It's 28 late in the second and the fourth. That's a turn on live ball. That may have got Najee bench right there. That live ball turnover, and he didn't hustle back on defense. He did not hustle back on defense. What were you doing, Rudy? What were you doing right there? Your big ass was right there, stood back there doing the turnover.
Oh my God, this game was so bad I had to take a nap to get ready for Beyonce. Beyonce's gonna be performing just a little bit, guys. All you Bayhivers out there, Beyonce getting ready to take the stage in Houston for the Texans Ravens game.
Oh, nice little up and under by Kyrie right there. Great switch of hands.
Kyrie got real hot.
The problem is Kyrie got hot, but nobody else came with him. I mean, you had a few splashes from here and there, but other than that, it was just guys. You know, you needed somebody else to get 20. And you didn't. You just had a bunch of 10s and 7s and 12s. You needed somebody else to get you at least 20 to pull this win off, and that didn't happen.
There it is. There's that maxi 3 we've been looking for.
Yeah. I need him to do more of that. Look at the rim. I don't care about him missing. Just look at the rim, because when you don't shoot and you pass it to a guy who's actually covered, that doesn't help the offense.
Oh,
that's Rudy Gobert kept in the lane again for should have been defense in 3 seconds. There he is again. Did he get out of the lane? He got out of the lane now time. He stepped 1 foot out of the lane. That's Rudy, but he's still in the lane. The officiating was bad on that part.
Just get him a 10.
I mean, he got a lane in. He got a lane at that
This
point.
is good defense by Max. This is a better shot by Julius Randle.
Yeah, better shot by Julius Randle. I thought a double was going to come and make him have to take a 3-point shot, but he never did. But still good defense on Max. This was a 3 right here. But at that point, that cut it down to what, 3? But then here's Ant-Man right here. Going 1-on-1. Here's that little backboard baseline shot he likes off the backboard. That's Clay. That's a 3. And then right here, I think it was a blown defensive assignment. I think Derek Lively should have stayed in just because Rudy Gobert goes out. That was a miss. What do they call him? I don't know what you would call it. But Derek Lively can't lead the paint. He can't lead the paint out there just to follow Rudy Gobert. He's got to stay in that paint. Because as soon as he left, and Anthony Edwards saw that, he went straight to the paint and got the layup for the 2 points.
Man, I turned my Christmas dinner plate at work over in the trash can after this loss. Oh, come on, man. You gotta eat, man. You gotta eat, Pierre. Oh,
Pierre, you turned up. Pierre, you turned.
Pierre said I'm starved after this man's ass.
Pierre, you turned it over. You saw the man had them Dusty Blues on. I know what happened. Them Dusty Blues. He said, "Damn it, some Dusty Blues, man."
Come on, man. You better than this, man.
The Mavericks still got them same jersey that won the championship back in 2011.
This kid had the most 3-pointers made in them jerseys, man.
Who?
He said, I'm at work starving.
Pierre. I know one place that's open. That's Jack in the Box. They stay open, boy.
They ain't never closed.
Jack in the Box, they ain't never closed. So you can get something from Jack in the Box after work, man. That Jack in the Box is open, Pierre. Trust me, it's open.
He said, now I'm sitting here, man. I'm starving now. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Good luck with these interviews. The person who's doing them probably might have to just load them up later.
Oh, good grief! No interviews.
We don't have no Jack in the Box. Oh, come on, man. They don't have Jack in the Box.
Pierre, you gotta have a Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box next to McDonald's. Every time you see a McDonald's, so it's a Jack in the Box across the street from it. Trust me.
Yeah, they don't have Jack in the Box in Ohio.
Well, Ohio. Oh, okay.
At least in Cleveland, they don't.
Oh, it's in Cleveland. Okay.
That's where he is in Cleveland.
All right, man. I'm sorry about that, Will. I don't know what to tell you, brother. I don't know what to tell you. We got Jack in the Box here in Texas, and trust me, any holiday they open.
Yeah,
any holiday they open.
Got you some monster tacos today, man.
Yeah, you can get your ultimate cheeseburger, some egg rolls right now.
Yeah.
They're ready to go.
Man. So because the Mavericks decided to lose, Kendrick, let's take a look at the standings here and see where we stand, man. Good.
Yeah, but we're still at 4th. We're still at 4th. But like I said, the loss. Listen, the loss is okay, but you still got to. It's the injury of Luka, especially with that schedule coming up in about a week. It's gonna be tough. Right now you're sitting at 19 and 11. Memphis at 3rd at 20 and 10. You got the Rockets at 20 and 9. They're in 2nd, and then you got OKC at 23 and 5. They're in 1st, and like I said, right behind you is the Denver Nuggets. They're at 16 and 11, so they have the same number of losses. They just got lesser wins.
Nick said, "How concerned are we about Luka injury?"
I'm concerned, man, because the look. Listen, it wasn't like he was moving fast. It was just he was just dribbling.
He played it off the step back.
He played it off, and he just felt it. He felt it go. So you got. I'm not finna. Listen, me and Walt, we're not finna say what happened. We don't know. We just know he's gonna get an MRI tomorrow. Imaging comes in. We'll see how that looks. But it's gonna be when you have a calf strain, it's gonna be at least 2 to 4 weeks.
Yep.
That's just the way it is.
He was gone. He was gone that long last time with the calf strain. What about 2 weeks?
Yeah. So if the reason why we graded 2 to 4, give us that gap is because we don't know how bad the injury is. Hopefully come back clean and it's just a regular strain calf, and then he'll be out 2 weeks. He can get some work on it, but it's what's concerning me. It's the same wall. It's the same left calf that he strained 2 years ago against Utah, and he's had a sleeve on it ever since. He's had a black sleeve on it. If you look at his leg, he's had a black sleeve on that calf ever since, and it went again. So that's the concerning part. It's chronic. It looks like it's chronic with that left calf. So
very true.
So as like I said before, as we look, the Denver Nuggets are 16-11. They played late on. They played in the nightcap tonight against the Phoenix Suns. And then you got the Lakers at 16-13. They're in the 7th spot. Golden State at 15-13. They played late on tonight against each other. Minnesota, we know, just won. They're 16-14. They're in the 9th spot. San Antonio lost. They're 15-15. In the 10th spot, you got Phoenix at 14-14. Sacramento. One of those teams that really you can put them in as one of the most disappointing teams in the NBA. The Sacramento Kings, 13-17. Then you got Portland at 9-20, Utah at 7-21, and New Orleans at 5-25.
Yeah, Mavs losing it. Like I said, they're gonna stay at 4 because the Nuggets are like a couple games behind them, but. It's like Kendrick keep. Let's get back. Let's bring that back up. Like Kendrick was saying,
wait for Walt to get back up here. I think I heard something.
Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button.
Okay.
Like Kendrick said at the beginning of the broadcast. The Mavericks schedule in the month of January is not in a position where the Mavericks could be losing games right now.
Yeah. That schedule. Once you get to January, that schedule is murder's row. That schedule for the Mavericks is murder's row.
Well, let's take a look at it real quick. So here you go, right here. Okay. So you're gonna start off. You got the Trailblazers and the Kings, but on January 1st, you got the Rockets, who you've gotten the L to. You got the Cavaliers. You got the Grizzlies. You got the Lakers. You got the Nuggets twice. You got the Thunder. You got the Timberwolves again. You got the Thunder again. You got the Celtics. And that's pretty much it for the month of January. You got the Celtics last.
Yeah, you think about that, and like I said, the Luka injury couldn't come at a worse time. Because you really need to be healthy going into that. You need to have all hands on deck, and you could probably think at best he's going to miss about half the month. So you're just trying to survive now. Trying to survive. Hopefully you can go 500. That's my best liking because that's a tough schedule. It wasn't like last time Luka went out, but you had an easier schedule. When Luka went out, some games you knew well what talent wise you can get a win. You talking about Denver twice. You talking about Memphis. You talking about Houston, Boston, the Lakers, the Thunder are twice in this month. So that's a damn good schedule. That's the toughest schedule for the Mavs. This month is the toughest of the month in the schedule. So. Gotta see what happens. Gotta see what happens with that MRI. Hope it's nothing abnormal in it. No bleeding. It's just a regular calf strain. If that, hopefully he can get some treatment on it, get back sooner than possible. But I'm thinking at best 2 weeks, at minimum 2 weeks, for him. And guys gotta next man up. Jaden Hardy's back. So he's gonna get some runs, especially how Spencer Dinwiddie has been playing over the last couple games. He's not been good at all over the last couple games. So that happens. Some guys they getting on hot streaks and they get on cold streaks. But it's a deep team, I always say. So get a chance to give Jaden Hardy some runs, see what he can do. But guys gonna have to come in and pick up the load. Next man up mentality, like Coach Kears always says, and try to survive.
Nick says the left calf bugging him for years now. The kick on the heel didn't help. He just came off a heel injury the other day.
That was the heel. Yeah, that was the heel.
Qualifiers this year. I believe Luka needs to sit his butt down this summer. Well, no, we don't need him to do that. Because sit his butt down. Well, obviously, but they don't. Maybe he do need to sit down because playing, he don't lose no weight when he's playing. So,
well, he remember you gotta understand something. They went to the NBA Finals and then he played Olympic basketball. You know, so he really didn't have it. But I think he injured the calf doing that part where he had that and during the summer playing trying to qualify. But then he played some basketball, which he probably shouldn't have, over some kind of little mini tournament with Joker over there.
It was Dragic's retirement.
Yo, Josh, and to think back, he probably should have just left that alone and went on. So. And then he had problems with the calf again going into training camp. And then it's just chronic, man. It's just chronic. I don't know something going on with it, but it's something they're going to have to look deeper into because it keeps bothering him. He hasn't got it for 2 years. That thing's been bothering him for 2 years. So it's going to form some pain where it's just a single thing. He's got something chronic going on in that calf that they probably going to look into, and he may be gone a while.
I'll bring Pierre says he'll bring a dub home on February 2nd versus the Cavs. Only question is, Pierre, is Max Strus gonna be around? Because you know how that is if Max Strus is around.
Max Strus' greatest game was against the Mavericks. I ain't seen him since.
Yeah, I ain't heard him since. Do you think the Mavs office should put their foot down and about Luka playing for his country at least for one summer so that he can get his body right? He's not gonna listen.
Listen, you can't tell these guys not to. They're gonna do what they want to do. I mean, if that was the case, Milwaukee damn sure was going to do for Giannis because every time the priest is over, he's trying to play. It's their prerogative. What they want to do is what they want to do. So that's just that.
I mean, they can ask him not to.
I mean, they can ask them, but it's up to him what he wants to do. That's any superstar player. That's Joker, Embiid, any of them. I mean, they're gonna do what they want to do.
You'll be setting a bad precedence if you do that too, because now if you do that, then and that goes on from an organization. Now every organization is gonna feel pressure. Right.
So it's their prerogative, you know. I think the good thing about it is there's no FIBA this coming off season. There's no FIBA and there's no Olympics this coming off season. So it's gonna be basically a clean off season for him this year. But like I said, he's played a lot of basketball. He's played a ton of basketball, and that calf is not responding the way it needs to be responded, and that's problem, especially if you're trying to make a deep playoff run this year. It all comes to how that calf doing. Like I said, this coming January is gonna be hell. That's a hell of schedule. There's no break. There's nothing but good playoff team. Every game you playing a playoff caliber team or a contending team, a team that's contending the championship like you are. So the injury came at the worst possible time. This game coming against Phoenix and Portland. These last two games this month are must wins. You need to get these 2 wins. Phoenix is not a good basketball team right now. We don't know if Devin Booker's going to be. Devin Booker's not playing tonight. We don't know if he's going to be playing against the Mavs on the next game. And then also you got Portland Trail Blazers on the road, so you got to win that one. So Mavs, unfortunately, 2-2 on a 4-game homestand. You think about that Clipper game. They should, that Clipper game, that first Clipper game. Yeah, you should have won both of those games. But 2-2. in his home state. Now you got four straight. You got Phoenix, you got Trailblazers, you got the Rockets, and who you got after right? You got Sacramento. So
no, you got Trailblazers, Sacramento, and then Rockets.
Trailblazers. Okay, you got Phoenix, Trailblazers, Sacramento, then the Rockets. So so you got they're going out west and they come back to Texas. A little 4-game road trip. Gonna be a toughie. The toughest one probably is gonna be the last one with the Rockets. But those other 3 games, especially without Luka, gonna be a little tough. But the Mavericks should go 2-1 in those first 3 games, and then it's up in there how that Rockets game goes.
Yeah, man. So I guess I'll have to load the interviews up on the YouTube page.
Oh, before we go, I'm not gonna go anywhere, but I'm gonna get to the scores right quick.
What scores?
Yeah, scores.
So
maybe people don't know what's going on today.
Okay.
I don't know. Today, today early on in the day, the Victor Wembanyama had a 42-point game. I think 18 rebounds, but the Spurs still lost to the Knicks 117 to 114. Mikal Bridges had 41 today. As we saw, Luka Doncic injured in the Mavericks Timberwolves game. The Timberwolves taking that with 105-99. And also game in progress right now. The 76ers lead the Celtics by 9, 45-36. Midway through the second quarter. Later on today, tonight, the Lakers and the Warriors will be stepping versus LeBron again. That game will be on ABC, ESPN. And then we got in the nightcap the Denver Nuggets going to Phoenix to play the Suns. No Devin Booker in that game. That would be a 9:30. Yeah. I don't know if he injured. I don't know what he injured, but he injured it in that Nuggets game. So I don't know what happened. About to look on the news of that one. The Lakers, Golden State is a 4.5-point favorite, and the Denver Nuggets are a 2.5-point favorite. The Mavericks next play, as we talked about, the Mavericks next play on Friday night. Pregame will be at 7:30 for us. Mavericks Suns tip at 8 o'clock. Mavericks at Suns on December 27th.
We got late nights the rest of the week. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
What is that? The Footprint Center in Phoenix? Is that the Footprint Center?
Yeah, Footprint Center.
Okay. So
and then we go back to your favorite arena, the Motor Center.
Oh boy, we know I love the Motor Center. Boy, he's boy, that's another tough game, boy. That's another tough game. But yeah, and hold on, let me get to this right quick. Well, for anybody wants to know this one, the Kansas City Chiefs clinched everything, clinched home field throughout the playoffs. Number 1 seed. They moved to 14. What 14? Was that 14 and 15 and 1? Yeah, 15 and 1. They defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers 29-10 early this afternoon, and the Baltimore Ravens, with about 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, lead the Houston Texans 10-2. That game is also on Netflix if you have Netflix and want to watch it. And Thursday, barn burner for Thursday night football. Well, we got the Seahawks visiting the Chicago Bears. Sunday night football. Thursday night football.
Oh God, shoot me now. Kill me now. Yeah, okay, so Pierre says, I'll see y'all Sunday, Eagles versus Cowboys. Nobody cares, man. Nobody cares if the Cowboys wins or lose, man.
Hello, man. No, Pierre, I care. Listen, we're trying to build something. We're building for next season. We're building. Mike McCarthy got these guys fighting, clenching. I predict the Cowboys spoil any chance of the Philadelphia Eagles getting the number 1 seed. I predict the Cowboys win Sunday, beating the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia. That's my prediction.
I'm hurt.
Nobody cares, Micah. You won't be on the team next season. I don't care how much little money you want to try to booklet for. You're not coming back. That's crazy.
Yes, the hell he will be on the team after saying 40. There's no difference between 30 and 40 million. Jerry Jones heard that and say, "Yeah, I got me one." I'm surprised that deal didn't get done today. He said that. He probably if you think he's not doing that, wait till you see what I can do for you for 20 million.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Micah. I'm pretty sure everybody's cheering except his agent.
Yeah. You just look what if you think that's something, boy, wait till you see what I can do for you about 20 to 25 million. Well, I can make you a very good offer there. I can get you a Cowboy for life deal. Yeah,
man, I get a Tyron Smith deal. You get $10 million for the next 10 years.
10-year deal.
Yeah, 10 million. That's it.
Justin said something different. 30, 40 million, my lord.
Woo! Well, all right,
man. So when the interviews come in, I'll put them up on the YouTube page. But I guess we'll be back. What, Friday night?
Friday night.
Friday night, 8.
Yeah, 7:30 tip. Excuse me, 7:30 pregame for us. Tip at 8. Mavs at Phoenix Suns.
All right, man. Well, we'll be back Friday. Until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do the best for business. We don't see you around, and we'll see you around live this Friday night.
And remember, everybody, if somebody for Christmas got you one of them dusty blue jerseys on, tell them to give you a receipt so you can take that thing back.
Yeah, whatever. Merry Christmas, everybody.
I wish you guys nothing but best. The ceiling is the roof.